All right, Coach Dave McDonough, we're here. Russo's on the Bay today. We got a real special guest, Amanda, the real deal Serrano. Thank you, champ. We appreciate you taking the time out here to be on Coach's Corner on a very, very special day here in New York for you. Can't say enough for you being here. How do you feel about being honored here today?
Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be here with Ring 8. They've done so much great things for the sport of boxing, and to be a part of this tonight, super, super honor.
You know, you have put female boxing on the map here. You're a true warrior of the sport coming up. But what led you to the sport?
Listen, I tried, but there's a whole bunch of us who made this sport great. And with that, my sister is the reason why I started boxing today. Well, not today, but so many years ago. But she wanted to lose weight after she had my niece. Jordan Maldonado, which is my brother-in-law, my manager, and my trainer, he used to fight as an amateur. And he said, listen, he owned a boxing gym, and he started training her. And then she fell in love with it. And I was the babysitter in the gym. I followed her like a little sister always does. And I fell in love with the sport, and because of that, I am here today with so many accomplishments that I never thought that I would have done.
You as sisters are the only sister world champion combination out there today.
No, actually, we're not. We're the first. The first world champions to become in the Guinness Book of World Record for being the first sisters to be world champions at the same time. But look, we started something, and now there's many other. I think there's like 3 or 4 more women sisters that are doing it that became world champions, and it's a beautiful sight.
In the beginning, tell us a little bit about the ups and downs of you to be where you are today. Because as fighters, we know there's a lot of trials and tribulations that we go to. There's times that, are we here? Should we be doing it? Should we stop? Where are we going? There's a lot of uncertainty. How did you maintain in the early part of your career with that?
Listen, it's not over. We're still fighting. There's still ups and downs in the sport, especially with women. There's a lot of people who don't really respect us the way we feel like we should be respected. But I am part of an amazing company called MVP. They changed the women's game. I am so proud to have a roster full of amazing, talented champions. And that's what we're working on. We're working on showcasing women's talent, showcasing that we're able to do it, and just to make the sports grow. And there's been so many times where there was promoters and people who didn't want to pay us, promoters who stole and lied from me and from many other female fighters and male fighters at that. But you have to push through it for the love of the game. I kept on. I have an amazing support team. My sister Jordan Maldonado, they're the ones always by my side and always pushing me and guiding me down the right path. So I'm in great hands, and because of them, I'm where I'm at now.
You talk about the ups and downs and everything, and the trials and tribulation of a fighter. You and Katie Taylor put on not only as women fighters, but great events, great boxing events, 3 huge events. I mean, did you envision that in the beginning to be at that? 80,000 people selling out the Garden, fighting overseas in Ireland, and putting on a show.
Listen, I never envisioned that. I was super honored to have sold out the Garden twice with Katie Taylor. She's a great champion. And selling out on a, it's not even it's an arena, right?
In Ireland,
the Cowboys,
yeah.
No, I know we've been to Ireland, but we've been to Texas,
in Dallas, yeah.
Dallas, Texas, selling out the Cowboys stadium. And it was an honor being on Netflix, showcasing that women can fight. So it was an amazing, truly an honor to share the ring with her.
You right now, the other young ladies in the sport, what advice do you give to them now? Because I'm sure you get asked by a lot of younger fighters now, what should I do? What direction should I go in?
Yeah, years ago I would have told them, don't do it, honestly, because there was no light at the end of the tunnel when I was doing it. I was a 5-6 division world champion and getting paid absolutely nothing, getting no recognition and getting no respect. But now I would tell these girls, listen, put the work in, work hard, dedicate yourself, dedicate your life to the sport, and it's worthwhile right now. Just believe in yourself and train hard.
You've always been a very private individual. Now that you're with MVP, do you feel that it's necessary for you to be out there and be an advocate more for this sport?
I'm still a very private person, but I do love to speak out for my girls. I love to show that we're here and we're not going anywhere. And I love speaking for them and showing that we're capable of all of this. And I want to continue to put women's boxing in the forefront and showcase that we have amazing talent in this world.
Do you see yourself after your career ends as being involved more in the sport, whether management, promotion, or training?
100%. I am the only one who has a lifetime contract with MVP. We decided to go this route with the women because they believed in me and they believe in all these women. So I didn't just start this just to finish it when I finish. No, I'm going to continue to work with the women.
You got a big fight coming up May 30th. Want to tell us a little bit about it and about your opponent and how you've been preparing for this?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm always preparing the same way. I always train hard for all my fights because you can never go in there underestimating any opponent. I'm fighting my mandatory Cheyenne Jenkins, I think. I'm not too sure what her name, but I'm so excited to be in El Paso, Texas. I have lots of fans over there. Going to a new place to fight. I always love it, meeting my new fans and just showing that women can fight. I'm going to put on another great show. I'm going for Christy Martin's 21-year record, the knockout record. I'm 1 away from tying and 2 away from breaking it. So that's what we're going for.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your team. I know your trainer and your brother-in-law, Jordan Maldonado, is here, been in your corner for a long time. Watched some of your fights, watched how he's worked with you. I mean, unbelievable. Give us a little insight on him and, what, I know he's brought a lot to you, but give us a little insight on his training style.
Truly, truly, one of the best people who has been in my life. He's guided me through this whole craziness of boxing. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in this position right now. He's fought for me harder than I fight for myself in the ring. He's fought for my equality in the ring. He's fought for pay. He's a little rough around the edges, but that's what makes me who I am today. He pushes me to limits I never thought I could be pushed to. He tells me something and I never say no to him. I'm like, let's do it, let's go. Might be crazy. Like when he told me let's go 7 divisions from 140 to 115, I looked at him like, bro, are you okay? But I trust in him. He is the reason why I sit in front of you today, former undisputed champion, unified champion, 7 division world champion. So to me, he's hands down the greatest.
I mean, watching him from a distance, you could see the style that he's brought to you, that aggressiveness and ability to box. Got to ask you a question. Last fight with Katie. Give me. I'm sorry, but I got to ask. As a fan, yeah. I mean, you looked amazing.
Thank you. Listen, he taught me in the very beginning to become a fighter first, and that's what I love to do. I love to push the fights. I love to go out there and put on a show, give the fans a show. Last Katie Taylor 3, it was like insanity is to do the same thing and expect a different outcome. First 2 fights, I came forward. I got cut to the first 2 fights really, really bad. So I didn't want to get hit, but I didn't. I wanted to keep a distance between Katie because I was hurting her with the end of my punches. So the 3rd fight, we thought we can do mid-range, and she thought the same thing. She brought in her dad, and the dad said, "Don't stand in there with her." So it was a completely 2 different styles and fights. That's why the fight was like that. But other than that, I mean, it was a great honor to be and share the ring with her 3 times. We made lots and lots of money. I don't like to brag about it,
But see, this is the thing with boxing, right? You should be making a lot of money. A trilogy like that, if we go back into the past, great fighters often fought. Fans want to see that. And you know what? You brought it 3 times. You didn't disappoint, neither one of you, on the boxing level. So, I mean, as a fan, to watch that fight, all of them, amazing. And I was at the first one.
Yep, it was an
So
amazing
amazing night. Any advice you would give young fighters that started in your position? What would you give a young fighter advice right now, coming up through the ranks?
Yeah, my motto is greatness requires sacrifice. Sacrifice, believe in yourself, work hard, and sky's the limit.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate you being here with us today. taking the time out on a special day. Amanda, the real deal Serrano, Coach Dave McDonough with Coach's Corner. We're here at Russo's on the Bay. Congratulations, champ.